shall I, wait, I have an idea. But
You can go
Christoph,
inside.
I have
I'm
an
so
idea.
sorry.
Can you call me and you just tell me what to answer? Wait, like this, look. Because then they don't see it. Just phone
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
And,
It's very good.
No. They have to see it. Christoph, I'm sorry, I have
Cri-
an interview. Так, ну что я? My level of beauty is low. Ah!
I can feel this interview is going to be funny.
I hope so. I need only
You
funny.
need funny?
Only funny. Because
Look,
it's,
this is funny already. I
I'm so
forgot
sorry,
to look.
they don't see.
Look, I forgot to
I see something which is not for
for camera.
No, the questions were not so funny, but they will be now very funny.
You will have yeah. But
I will try to
this
make
is
it
discrimination, guys.
I'm sorry.
Why do I have to be funny?
That's because you are already.
I am.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say. It's new for you.
No. No, it's not.
Then it's okay. Thank you so much, Maestro, for coming here, and for the birds are happy too. Is it your first visit to Verbier?
Yes, it is.
What do you feel about it?
I feel honored. I feel really, of course, happy because I heard about it so much, and I was following the previous editions very much too, on Medici, on the internet in general. So yes, it's a big honor for a young performer like me to be here in the middle of like such great stars of our world. So
How many concerts do you have?
I until now had 2, and I'm having one in about a week. So in total 3.
And for how long period?
I arrived for the opening concert when Christoph played Barati.
Я не очень люблю вот этих.
Я ненавижу их, но поскольку сейчас интервью, я не прыгаю на столе.
Я тоже не прыгаю, обычно я кричу и убегаю.
Я тоже кричу. Убегаю.
Может быть,
Сейчас я себя очень...
побежим.
очень...
Мама!
Так, все.
Ей нравятся мои духи, наверное.
Так,
Ну
всё,
ладно, хорошо.
всё спокойно.
У меня хорошие духи, это значит...
Да. Продолжили, да?
Да.
Okay. So I came for the concert, the opening concert, because I really wanted to listen to Christoph Barati playing, and also the 5th Shostakovich of Maestro Gergiev. So I arrived on the 18th, and I will leave on the 31st, after my last concert. So about 12, 13 days. It's really great period of time.
Unfortunately, I have to ask you the question which is very important for the Russian audience, because we know very much your family, Zori Shekhmurzaeva,
Yes.
who is your grandmother, Robert Bouchkov, who is your grandfather, your father Evgeny Bouchkov. So everyone is violinist in your family. What is to be a violinist in the family of violinists when you are very young? Is it really awful, or you can stand it somehow?
Oh, you just quoted now the part of my father's family, but if we add to this the part of my mother's family, you will have the exact same, because my mother is also a violinist, and my mother's side is also a violinist. Only my grandmother is a stranger. She's pianist. But that made it actually really nice, because I had the chance to grow up, because I grew up with my mother's side of the family in France. I had the chance to also play with my grandmother together. So not only violin, but also piano. And I have to say, when I was a kid, I heard literally every member of my family practicing violin at home. Literally. My mother, my father, my grandfather. So for me, I was probably 3 or 4 years old. It was pretty much like hearing a language at home. Like, if everybody at home speaks, I would say, English, it's very difficult to imagine a kid would start speaking Finnish. He will probably start speaking English. So when I saw all my family members playing violin, I of course wanted also to speak the same language, because at home it was like a language, like you realize all day long, like for 5-6 hours, hear violin, violin, violin in one room, violin in another room, violin in this room. So I took some sticks and I started to imitate them. And very fast, my grandfather asked me, do I want to also do this? And I said, yes, of course. And then he gave me a violin, and then I started. So I never, I really don't remember myself asking this question, shall I not? I wanted to do like my parents, and I wanted to speak the same language like them, and I guess I just did.
Speaking about languages, so as I know, you were born in France.
Yes.
Nationality is Belgium.
Belgium.
You now live in Germany,
Yes.
and you are from Russia.
Russian origins. My
Russian
parents,
origins,
yeah?
yes, your parents from Russia. So, what language do you think in?
I don't think in any language. I think in images, and then.
How many
depending-
languages do you know?
I think it would be French, Russian, then English, obviously, German, a bit, and Spanish a bit, because I learned it in school.
So you
I
don't
like-
think in language.
No, no. I know people always ask
Do
me
you
like.
think? I'm sorry.
That's a good
to
question
ask.
to ask. I guess I do sometimes. Sometimes
Does
I
it
feel.
help?
No, this definitely not.
We have a common problem. It's okay.
Right. No, but I realize that sometimes I can even like count in English, or I can count in French, or I can no in French actually not. Even people told me that you have to dream in languages, and this for sure not. This I dream only in images.
Uh-huh. That's great.
That's why they're dreams.
Do you have idols in violin horizon except your родственники?
Oh, so you think my family have to be idols?
For some period, I suppose. There are quite good violinists in
Fantastic,
in your
fantastic.
family, so that
But
that was a question.
when I was a kid, my grandfather used to tell me, "Don't build up yourself idols. Don't live always with idols in your head," which I think it's a brilliant advice. Which
Should
I
become an idol yourself.
no, but I never managed to follow this advice because I always had idols. But the more I experience the musical world, the more I understand that yes, there are people who are closer to me and closer to my ideals, and in the violin playing, as you asked, violin playing, but above all in music. Yeah, so it's not about violinists. I have idols which are not violinists, exactly because well, I have few from the ones who are alive. I would quote very easily Menachem Pressler because I think what he's able to express in music and how it's to me this is a horizon. It's something I cannot reach. But if we're talking true just about violin playing, I had some idols which were really idols until a certain moment, but they were probably not from the alive musicians. They were from the ones who are dead and who are not with us anymore. But we have the recordings to listen to, and I was very much into Heifetz for a while. Very, very much. I was studying all his recordings, all his life basically, because I think his life was fascinating. All his personality, the Jim Hoyle personality in the Yasha Heifetz. So I was pretty much of a fan, and I still am, but I realized that this kind of life, to live in the past, is also maybe not the best way to feed the musical world which we have today. So we have to live in the present, and we have to anticipate a bit the future too. So here in Verbier, I probably, as my fellow role model colleague Barati said before, I met already a lot of other people. I witnessed 2 of his live concerts already, like Bartok Violin Concerto No. 2 and Brahms Quartet, and in both concerts I experienced again this kind of proximity of feeling and of violin playing and of music making. I was feeling like, wow, this is something that I didn't experience so often live, actually never. But then it's not about being idols, because they're different musicians which deserve respect for what they're doing. And I guess when I listen to a concert where I like something, it can be, it can be very short. a concert can last 1 hour, but if there are 5 minutes that I really like, or one phrase that I really love, then I'm really happy. I don't need to have this 1 hour long, I just need something to touch me, something to interest me and to grab me by the collar, and then I think, wow, this is an artist which deserves at least my respect and my kind of understanding towards what he's doing. So about this idol stuff, it's pretty hard. I mean, when we're young, very young, it's of course it's helping a lot. But after a while, I think it's good if we manage also to get a bit distanced from this feeling.
Okay. As soon as our battery is going out, let's come to not serious questions.
Okay.
I've read that you wanted to be a rock or a rap musician. What happened that you decided to do this, and what happened then when you decided to quit?
Oh, you know, probably, well, that was the age when, you know, I was an adolescent and I was realizing that maybe not everyone was understanding the job I was doing in classical music. And as any adolescent wants to have his position really marked and really appreciated, I thought, yeah, well, with violin and classical music, my fellow partners and friends, they don't really get it. But as soon as I took the electric guitar and I started to play some,
Everyone got it.
yeah, everyone got it, and it was huge success immediately. Although I was playing really bad, and you know, for like 1-2 weeks, it was the most happy moment of my life because I took the violin out. I made a huge scandal with my grandfather about it, so I didn't talk to him and he didn't talk to me. Actually, it's the other way around. And then I started to play the guitar, and I played a lot. I was watching some videos, learning like this, and then after 2 weeks, I started to realize myself that it's kind of bizarre that I play not so especially good the guitar, but everyone loves it. And somehow I was practicing just 2 weeks for real. But with the violin, I was practicing at that time already 11 years. And I thought I was playing quite good, but no one really liked it. So it was the other way around. And then I started to miss this process of working hard, really hard, and still not seeing any result. So it's probably kind of masochist. But let me tell you, because it is like, you know, once you get into the music and you start to practice it and this instrument, it's almost like a drug that you really cannot get rid of it. It's like, yes, I think Barati was saying earlier that this is his life, and it's true. It's once it's there, you can't get rid of this. And even though I tried, and I thought, okay, I will still be in music, I will do some rock or something like this, but it's not the same. So
what's the difference?
That's really hard to explain. I felt it here somewhere, that I'm missing the process of working, I'm missing the process of thinking, I'm missing the process of hard work, etc. I missed it. But to not sound like a complete masochist, I will tell you that I still kept the rock and roll part and the rap part and all this pop stuff. So when I have Freizeit, when I have free time, which unfortunately happens less and less, I still can sit at the computer, take my guitar. I still can, you know, compose something for fun, write some stupid lyrics and make a stupid rap out of it, and then I share it in with...
Can you please tell us something? Что такое? Нам очень важно. Перформанс.
Не, перформанс не будет. Не. Это вы можете взять с сетях. Я могу вам потом отправить. Моя подружка отправила на интернет уже одну мою песню.
Нет, ну в смысле...
Стоп, здесь закончились, микрофон закончился, я снимаю отсюда.
Давай сюда, ближе, давай. Ближе, ставь сюда. Мы сейчас будем заканчивать. Нету перформанса.
Не, перформанс не будет, потому что не умеет.
Сейчас он отъедет.
Как не умеет?
Ce que je me demande aujourd'hui c'est pourquoi on a rigolé quand vous nous avez prévenu. ça allait arriver, que c'était là devant nous, et que si on faisait pas attention, ce serait bien pire que chez vous. Tout ce que je me demande aujourd'hui, c'est pourquoi on a rigolé quand vous nous avez prévenu que ça allait arriver, que c'était là devant nous, et que si on faisait pas attention, ce serait bien pire que chez vous. J'attends avec impatience que ça se finisse. J'irai dans la rue serrer le premier venu. Okay, now I have to go to practice.